Good afternoon and welcome to Channel 9's Live at 5 broadcast. I'm Kelly Wallingford in for Gwendolyn Morton today, here on Channel 9 where every local story starts here. And we begin with some good news and a quick resolution to a crime in Estill County. A truck and driver that had previously been sought for trespassing at a residence on Dry Branch Road in Irvin that had been experiencing multiple burglaries has now been located following a high-speed chase. The original photo was first broadcast here yesterday on the newscast, and police say it was involved in what was multiple burglaries in that area over the past few weeks. Estill County Sheriff Chris Flynn reported being inundated with calls and information following the widespread dissemination of the photo, and the sheriff stated with everyone's help we were able to quickly identify the truck and confirm it to be stolen from an individual here in the county about a week ago. Irvin Police Department located the truck again in the area of Dry Branch and attempted a traffic stop, but the driver refused to stop and a pursuit began. The Estill County Sheriff's Office and the Kentucky State Police joined in the pursuit. It ended at Lock 11 Road with the suspect being taken into custody and the truck being returned to the rightful owner. The identity of that man has yet to be released by officials. A Waco man has been arrested and is now facing multiple charges of sexual assault and rape. Burl Monroe Holland of Waco was taken into custody by the Kentucky State Police Tuesday and charged with first-degree rape of a victim 12 years of age and several sexual abuse charges. According to the arrest record and citation, the victim accused Holland of several acts of sexual abuse that began when the juvenile victim was just 9 years old. Holland allegedly assaulted her at his residence and on several out-of-state trips. According to Madison County Sheriff Mike Coyle, during the evening hours of January 25th, Kentucky State troopers, along with the deputies and the sheriff's office, served an arrest warrant on Mr. Burl Monroe Holland stemming from an investigation conducted by the Madison County Sheriff's Office. As WBON previously reported, Madison County Utilities Company has hired an outside contractor to replace those faulty hydrants near the Richmond Manor apartment complexes on 3rd Street in Richmond that most recently were ablaze. That was earlier this month, January 10th, following that tense standoff situation. Firefighters responding to that fire hit some bumps in the road that night to fight the blaze when they found the hydrants not to be working correctly. Those same hydrants we reported as out in 2019, one of the first stories that we covered here on WBON TV. The utility company blames a worker shortage for the lack of replacements. 2 weeks after that fire caused serious damage to the units inside the complex. A local bar hosted a fundraiser benefit to benefit those 5 families that were left homeless as a result of the fire. That event, Champions for a Cause, was held this past Sunday at Champions Bar and Grill. The event had about a dozen acts as well as a silent auction, and they raised $6,500 with 100% of those funds being distributed to the families, which included over a dozen displaced children. Well, as COVID numbers reach an all-time high with each passing day here in the state, so does the demand for tests, whether at home or drive-through testing. WBON TV took a moment to talk with Chief Medical Officer for Baptist Health Richmond, Dr. Erica Gregonis, who says that you do not need an appointment to get a drive-up test at the hospital. However, those results take a day or two, especially with the increased testing demands right now. With more information on that, here's WBON's own Marissa Hempel.
With this current surge in COVID, there seems to be a shortage of tests as a result. Dr. Erica Gregonis, Chief Medical Officer at Baptist Health Richmond, says there is still options, at least at the hospital, to get tested if you feel that you have symptoms or have been exposed, as many have been.
You know, we have a drive-through testing for COVID tests only at our north entrance, and it's open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. Those tests are what we call PCR tests, and those results are available in about 24 to 36 hours. We've been doing this for some time because we did realize the community was having difficulty getting a hold of tests. You know, we're seeing about an average of about 100 patients a day out front with with that drive-through testing.
Gregonis says this recent surge is nothing to be taken lightly, even though some say that the symptoms are lessened. However, they are seeing more patients than ever.
Yes, this is definitely just as busy, if not busier, than we were in the previous surge. And we realized that there was a community need as far as, everybody couldn't get it over the counter. You can't just go to a pharmacy and, when they may have some in stock, and then an hour later they don't have any. So we just realized it was something that people needed for peace of mind and then the ability to get a test. We've talked before, we want people to use resources appropriately. We don't want people going to the emergency room just to get a test. Our emergency rooms are very busy with true emergencies, so we wanted to give people an option of where else they could go to be able to get that COVID test.
Gregonis says this is drive-up testing and that no appointment is needed for Baptist Health Richmond COVID testing.
You just drive up, and then you do not require an order, and you drive up and get your test.
Although this is not a rapid test, the results are available expeditiously.
So those results will be in people's MyChart account. So we have an electronic medical record, and they will be able to get the results that way. And pertinent positives would be called if they don't have access to MyChart.
Stay tuned right here as WBON TV will keep everyone in tune on what's going on with this recent COVID surge and seeming lack of tests. For WBONTV.com and Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Well, the COVID surge is taking its toll on workers across the state in every field, including education, and some impacts here in the viewing area after they had to call off school yesterday in Lee County due to a bus driver shortage. The school district canceled school the rest of this week, and they're doing NTI days. And Lee County's not alone. Other school systems across the state, as well as Madison County, is now expressing concerns about a staffing shortage. We are following this story, and we'll have more on our newscast tomorrow about that. An Eastern Kentucky bank robber is now looking at spending the next 19 years in prison. 37-year-old Larry Crump admitted to robbing a cash and check store in addition to the People's Bank of Mount Sterling, both at gunpoint. These incidents occurred in November 2020, just days apart. Crump, a convicted felon who was on parole, also admitted to using a stolen gun in the bank robbery, where nearly $40,000 was allegedly stolen in total between both robberies. Law enforcement reported they were able to recover around $20,000 from the home of one of Crump's relatives. Federal law states that Crump will have to serve 85% of that sentence before even being considered for parole. Well, are we in for yet more snow in January? Stay tuned. We're going to find out. Todd Nelson joins us right after this break on Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Here are some helpful tips to get your house ready for winter. Make sure your filter is changed. Typical locations are at your air handler or furnace, in a filter grill, or an air cleaner like this. If you have other accessories on your system, like UV lights or a humidifier, now would be the time to service those. Make sure your ceiling fans are set to clockwise rotation. Go ahead and close those foundation vents. Disconnect your garden hoses from your outdoor spigots. Have Madison HVAC keep you warm this winter. Give us a call at 859-625-1471. And remember, we fix that too.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Have you been to Rockin' Robin's yet? We have a large selection of new boutique, gently used clothing and accessories located on 451 Big Hill Avenue. EKU students get 20% off clothing with ID. Purging that closet? Bring those items in for cash on the spot. Rockin' Robin's on Big Hill Avenue. See you there.
More snow may be in the forecast, but I've took a peek at the extended forecast and it looks like better news is on the way. Todd, tell us all about it.
All right, thanks again for checking into the Madison HVAC Weather Center. A little light snow overnight and into Friday, just some minor accumulations, but some of the roads into early Friday could be a bit slick, so do be advised of that. Temperatures, at least through Saturday, will be chilly as well, so we're going to be down below average for at least a couple of days before near and even above average temperatures return heading into early next week. By the way, February 1st is already next Tuesday. So cloud cover is seen by our webcam on I-75 north of Richmond. Here is the satellite and radar replay from Thursday. Again, you can see some light precipitation drifting through the Ohio Valley, eventually rolling through the greater Richmond area overnight and in early Friday. Again, temperatures will be cold enough for generally all snow, and it will be pretty light, but some scattered light snow showers kind of off and on through the day Friday before we see this exit, and then more sunshine into Saturday, but temperatures will still be quite chilly. So again, a light coating, maybe up to an inch as you head farther east, but that'll be about it. The extended precipitation outlook into early February suggesting that we may have a better chance of either rain or snow developing, so we'll continue to monitor that. And it also looks like the early part of February through the Commonwealth and the Ohio Valley will be chilly. As we take a look at our forecast overnight tonight, again, some on and off light snow showers, temperatures falling into the upper 20s. And again, we'll wake up to the mid and upper 20s across the greater Richmond area as we head out on Friday. Looking at, again, some sub-freezing road temps, so those roads could be slippery. And then off and on late snow showers into Friday. Temperatures will be right around that freezing mark or the lower 30s. More sunshine on Saturday, upper 20s, so even cooler. And our extended forecast, again, shows temperatures back into the low to mid 40s. Sunday and Monday. First day of February, Tuesday, we're into the 50s. Then a better chance of precip next week.
Welcome back to Live at 5 here on Channel 9. In for Gwendolyn Morton this afternoon, I'm Kelly Wallingford. We wanted to mention the Madison County Schools is hosting a vaccine clinic this afternoon and still going on until 5:30 today, but if you're in line, you can still get your shots and vaccines at the B. Michael Cottle Middle School. Now, all the COVID-19 vaccines will be available, first and second doses as well as boosters, along with the flu vaccine. Walk-in clinics are open to anyone needing a vaccine. Of course, anyone under 18 will need to have a parent or guardian with them. Well, for the second day, the city of Richmond is abuzz, and you may have noticed an increase in traffic around the Eastern Bypass and people out enjoying our restaurants as the biggest event of the year, one of the biggest anyway, is now officially underway at EKU's McBrayer Arena. It's the All-A Classic Basketball Tournament. It runs through this Sunday. The tournament features many smaller schools across the state of Kentucky, including some of our local area teams. The basketball tournament features 32 teams from around the state, both boys and girls. The event brings in a lot of money to the city and county every year. Channel 9 welcomes all of the new visitors, and if you'd like to keep keep up with the play-by-play action while you're out and about, be sure to tune in to the Richmond radio stations that are broadcasting the entire tournament as they do each year here in the host city. You can hear all those games on 92.5 FM as well as 103.5 FM, and those stations are also available on AM radio 1340 WEKY and 1500 AM WKXO here in Madison County. The boys' first round occurred today, and games will continue through the rest of the weekend. With more on the sports, here's Michael Watkins.
The Berea Lady Pirates' fourth straight trip to the All-A Classic State Tournament came to an abrupt end in a first-round loss to Owensboro Catholic yesterday. It was another cold shooting night in McBrayer Arena for Berea, who opened up the game on an 11-3 lead after a layup by Chesney Lovins. But the Lady Pirates went scoreless for the final 2:58 of the first quarter. In the second quarter, Owensboro Catholic used some stifling defense and found a rhythm offensively and closed the gap to 16-14 at the half with Berea out in front. The second half was much of the same for Berea as they could just not put the ball in the basket, and the turnovers continued to pile up. Berea held Owensboro Catholic to 39 points but could only muster up 33 themselves. For the game, Berea shot just 33.3% from the field and committed 23 turnovers. Madison Howell led the way with 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 steals, and now Berea will return back to regular season action as they face Madison Southern tomorrow night as part of a boy-girl doubleheader at Madison Southern. And other scores from the All-A Classic yesterday, Knott County Central lost to West Carter 53-49, Whitefield Academy defeated Louisville Holy Cross 51-44, and Pikeville defeated Danville Christian 63-32. The boys' first round of the All-A State Tournament started today as well. Murray defeated Danville Christian 54-45, while the Pikeville boys joined the girls' team in the second round with a 64-51 win over Owensboro Catholic, and Todd County Central beat West Carter 52-48. Don't forget, you can catch every game of the All-A Classic State Tournament on our media partners, 192.5 WEKY and 103.5 WKXO. In college hoops, a 2-game road trip to Florida in January begins for Eastern Kentucky men's basketball as they travel to Florida Gulf Coast today in Fort Myers. Once again, which has been the case for many of the EKU men's games this year, this will be the first ever meeting between Eastern and FGCU. The Colonels come in riding a 2-game winning streak with both wins coming in conference games versus North Florida and Lipscomb. Eastern Kentucky and Florida Gulf Coast combined to hit 22.7 three-pointers per game this season. EKU is first in the A-Sun and fourth in the nation in three-pointers per game. Florida Gulf Coast is eighth in the NCAA with 10.6 threes per game. Florida Gulf Coast is 12-8 overall and 2-4 in A-Sun conference play. The Eagles are 1-4, however, in their last 5 games. As a team, FGCU averages 77 points per game and allows 73 per contest. The Eagles have combined to hit 45% from the field and 36% from behind the three-point line. Florida Gulf Coast has attempted 592 three-pointers, which is second most in the A-Sun behind Eastern Kentucky. If you want to catch the Colonels in action tonight, we've got the game on another one of our media partners tonight. EKU versus Florida Gulf Coast can be found on 100.7 The Coyote, the flagship station for Colonel Sports. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thank you for that, Michael. We're going to take a quick break. We've got lots more local news to get to. Come right on back with us on Channel 9, live at 5.
I've been asked many times what's really the difference between calling just any plumber or calling a pro at Fast Flow for your underground pipe repairs. Then I got a sweet tooth and it hit me. Here's Maddie and Blake to demonstrate. Most plumbers will dig up your entire yard, making a mess that's costly and unsightly. Fast Flow will dig 2 holes and use the existing pipe as a guide to install the new, stronger liner, and you get a 20-year warranty. It's a piece of cake, right, guys?
Call Pro Fast Flow!
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks.
Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Van Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Trucktown, USA.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Love is in the air and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Chenault Vineyards has everything you need for the perfect Valentine's celebration. For just $65, enjoy dinner for two and live music on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Valentine's Day Monday, enjoy the murder mystery dinner party for just $85. Chenault Vineyards also has chocolate-covered strawberries available for pickup or delivery and a 4-course menu all 4 nights. Follow Chenault Vineyards on Facebook and Instagram to learn more about the Valentine's Day celebration at Chenault Vineyards in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 here on Channel 9 WBON TV. I'm Kelly Wallingford in for Gwendolyn Morton this afternoon. Well, it's back to business as usual at the Junior Williamson Rest Area located exit 33 on the Mountain Parkway. Staffing issues has hit the rest stop there as well. They've been on a short schedule since the 14th, but they say the building is now once again open 24 hours a day, including the restrooms for anyone that needs to make a stop around the Slade area there in the Mountain Park on the Mountain Parkway. The Markham Wallace Hospital in Estill County stands to benefit from a grant. The United States Department of Ag is investing more than $434,000 to improve community facilities and infrastructure across 10 Kentucky counties. The USDA says these loans and grants will help rural communities invest in facilities and services that are vital to all communities, such as health care, schools, libraries, first responders, vehicles and equipment. 6 counties in eastern Kentucky will receive money from the investment, including 2 of them in the area. The city of Booneville will get $50,000 grant to buy 2 vehicles for the water and sewer departments. The vehicles will be used for maintenance, and the Markham and Wallace Memorial Hospital in Estill County will receive $9,900 to buy a vehicle to provide courier services for the hospital staff. According to a release from the City of Richmond Parks and Rec, if you're a food vendor or musician that would like to be setting up and participating in any of the events for this year, you're asked to visit the website right away, richmondkentucky.us/parks/recreation. There is also a musician RFP for our 4th of July celebration and Millstone Festival now available. That may be a RSVP. The deadline is January 28th, so you need to get on the website. Food vendors who fill out the 2022 events application will be given first priority. So you just call this number 623-8753 and they'll get you that email address if you need to find that. An elderly Lexington woman was confirmed dead following a two-car collision in Lexington. The incident occurred Tuesday morning at Rose Street and East Maxwell Street when two vehicles collided, sending one victim to the hospital as they hit a utility pole. The victim, 70-year-old Genevieve Amos, was a passenger in one of the vehicles. She was rushed to UK Med Center where she later passed away. The accident remains under investigation. Stay tuned. We have to work in another break, but we'll be right back with more local news for you today, live at 5.
If you love local sports, then you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join Samantha Burford and myself, Michael Watkins, each Monday on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show as we break down, recap, and preview the sports in our area. Hear from coaches, players, and more from Central, Southern, Berea, Model, EKU, and more each Monday from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop Small Engine Repair.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25 and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky agate charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
The mission at H2 Health is to create a healthcare environment where their employees and clients love to be. They offer a wide range of services including physical therapy, occupational therapy, a chronic pain program, wellness and fitness programs, dry needling, and more. H2 Health is here to get you back in the game and feeling your best with locations in Richmond, Berea, and more. Visit h2health.com to learn more and get started today at H2 Health. Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Up your indoor entertaining game by calling the audio-video experts at Dr. Stereo. Give your man cave an upgrade and watch sports like you're right on the field. Add warmth to any room with new custom lighting systems from Dr. Stereo. Control everything, including custom lighting, projection systems, and surround sound from your phone or tablet. Dr. Stereo can turn any living space into an awesome man cave. Call Dr. Stereo for a consultation today. For sales, service, and installation, call the experts at Dr. Stereo.
Welcome back to Live at 5. If you need school supplies, you can stop by the Richmond Teen Center up until 7 tonight to pick up school supplies to help your little ones finish off the spring semester. If you have questions or want to make a donation to this great backpack event, you can call 623-8753 or email them at Parks and Rec for more information. And the Kentucky Blood Center announces its big annual Big Blue Slam kicks off. It'll run through Friday. It's described as this friendly competition between the Blood Center and the Life South Community Blood Center in Florida. So give blood to KBC and help Kentucky pull out the win. And a reminder to keep up with all this moving weather and possible snow. Check out Channel 9 online anytime 24/7. The weather online brought to you by our friends at Bluegrass Construction and Restoration. We appreciate you tuning in today with us live at 5. Stay tuned here on Channel 9. Coming up for you television viewers up next, the Daily Flash. We'll see you guys tomorrow live at 5.